So Curve is a platform that consolidates all your accounts into one smart app and one even smarter card. So you download an app, you consolidate, upload all your cards and from all your accounts, and you receive a new debit card, and this debit card now becomes each one of the cards you choose. It helps you to save money, to see how you spend your money, and give you much more security. Our vision is that eventually there would be a new experience layer that will connect the user with everything money through different accounts and cards and financial products and services. We're not here to challenge the banks or replace the banks. We're here to create this new layer which will connect the user with various financial products and services in today's fragmented market.
Yeah, so Revolut is the global money app. So you basically create a current account in under 60 seconds on your mobile phone, and you're able to open a multi-currency account that you can then use with contactless debit card, MasterCard or Visa to spend fee-free anywhere in the world, and you always get the interbank exchange rate.
It's completely a different business. Banks are doing a great job when it comes to parking your money safely. They're doing a great job when it comes to trust. They're also doing a great job in understanding finances and creating new innovative financial products and services. They're probably not doing a good job when it comes to the experience of the user. They're not doing a good job on advancement of technology because of their structure and legacy systems. And they may not provide you the best financial product and services because of their proprietary product and traditional models of serving customers. As we go along, we see banks changing their infrastructure, removing some cost base by clearing out branches, partnering with different fintechs. For example, Santander partnered with Cabbage to provide you alternative financial propositions. And eventually, we truly believe that banks will become digital and therefore challengers themselves. The game we're playing is something different. The game we're playing is a similar game to what MasterCard and Visa played in the 50s, where they've created a new layer that solves the problem of trust. How I am as a user can spend money when I'm moving to a different city or a different country. I could use cash and traveler's checks, and when I'm doing so, the bank's lost relationship with the customer. So MasterCard came and said, use our technology, so when a user travels, you can use MasterCard card with your bank logo, and you can reignite the relationship with the user and cross and upsell products and services. Today, the problem is different. The problem is no longer trust. The problem is about data. And the problem with data is that users, from a discovery perspective, don't know about all the propositions that exist. It's very hard for them to benchmark, and let alone onboard a new product or service in my headspace. It's very hard to have another one because I have so many financial products and services. From the bank's perspective, there's proliferation of fintechs and proposition. For them, it's a higher cost of acquisition of those users and a lot of risk because they lack data. What will happen eventually is this new layer of data, authentication, that will connect banks or third-party providers. It could be fintechs, it could be different financial providers, from accounting apps to budgeting apps, with the users who are looking for discovery of products and services. Similar to what happened with other verticals like music. With Spotify, they did not create a new content, they did not compete with the brands. Instead, what they've done, they understood there's great music around, everyone creates great music, let's just create a discovery layer that allows the user to access his music and discover new music based on his taste, based on data. Similarly, it happened with travel, with Booking.com, with Netflix and TV. The same, we believe, would happen in banking. There's going to be this new layer that will allow the user to connect to all the financial products and services, and it's all going to be layered on data and AI.
My key takeaway is that there is a lot of challenging happening, that's for sure. And there's a lot of activity happening in the sector, not only from traditional challenger banks themselves, but also we're seeing that banks are trying to call themselves challenger banks. It was interesting to get the perspective from BBVA calling themselves a challenger bank, although traditionally they wouldn't be seen as such. But it was a great panel. It was a great panel and see all the different point of views from, incumbents, from folks like ourselves, from people at Curve who are a little bit in between. They're a layer on top of banks, and they need banks to obviously operate and provide their apps. But it was just great to get all the different point of views.